today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series, The Joker. Joker looks like he comes with a lot of different accessories. Of course, he comes with his display stand and comes to us from the folks over at DC Collectibles. He's also listed as number 5. And again, I'm glad that they came with the original classic version of Joker, not so much the new animated series, because I don't like the look of that Joker, that skeletal look that he had. This, to me, is a better looking Joker. Having said that, though, hopefully DC Collectibles continues to put out figures, and eventually we might get the likes of a Batman Beyond, and even further more so, I'd love to see a future Joker from the Return of Joker animated movie. If you could get that, and you could get the Harley twins, Dee Dee, Hyena, I mean, that would be so very cool. At any rate, we flip around the back of the package. It doesn't really list anything. It doesn't list a read-up. You know, this doesn't bother me. If it means more figures, and they use just simply the same back card, it doesn't bother me at all. Save cost this way, guys. Save cost this way, and give us more of these. That's my feeling towards everything. Having said that, Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Batman Animated Series, number 5, The Joker. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Continuing the tradition that we've seen so far with the animated series figures, Joker comes with his own character turnaround display stand. I love these display stands in the way that they gave us something just above and beyond a square piece of plastic. Oh, there's a little piece of paper right there. A square piece of plastic with nothing on it. This gives us something just that we can admire and also serves as a display stand. Piece of paper that was stuck on the back there, it just actually is Batman the Animated Series and the new Batman Adventures with the cast of characters so far been released. Well, I guess not all of them have been released at the time that we are looking at the Joker right now. The ones that I have seen are the top 4 and up to about 7 I've seen. Oh, and I've also seen Creeper. I'm really looking forward to the Harley Quinn and, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. Those are the ones I'm really excited for. Man Bat comes in a bigger package, so I've seen him as well, just haven't picked him up yet. That being said, we'll put that to the side. So, as mentioned, again, the display stand has a little clear clip, goes right into the base. Like so, and yeah, it's a half moon once again. You see that? You see how the peg, the little rod here, is not completely circular. It's kind of half, because the display stand has a little notch on the inside here, so you want to actually make sure you line these up, that you put the right peg, the right pole, there we go, the right side of the pole there, and then from there this connects just to the top of it. This adjusts forward, depending on what character that you have, and I guess whatever use that you want to have them for. This comes forward. These also adjust out to grab onto the waist. So from that standpoint, this adjusts up and down, this adjusts back and forth, and then this opens and closes. When you have this stand really far back, well, when you have the clip really far back, you have all this excess. I can't even think, even if you brought this as forward as you could, I don't know if you would use this much of a display stand, so they probably could have even afforded to get rid of even maybe about that much. They could have trimmed off. I might ultimately do that. It doesn't really bother me too much. It's not like I'm pressed for space, but I feel like maybe that's just a little too much. Joker comes with some interesting accessories. I often wonder when it comes to figures, what decision making do they go through when they release figures? Like, do they say, I don't know, like he comes with like, I'm going to say periscope. I don't know if I'm actually right by saying that. It's not a telescope. Maybe it is a telescope. He comes with a telescope / periscope. It's one of those things, you know, this extends. Yeah, he's looking through the end there. And also, he comes with this. And initially in packaging, I didn't quite know what this is. It is, as far as I can see, like a scuba diving helmet. I don't think it's a space helmet. And far be it for me to actually remember the episode. I'll just put Joker right there. Far be it for me to remember the episode where Joker wore this. But I think it opens. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you just actually take it. Oh yeah, you take it on and just fit it on like that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think to myself, wow, if I was to have a Joker figure, what accessories would I want with Joker? Well, maybe I could have some really far out sucker punch kind of punching bag fists. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe a big box that says boom on it. Maybe even like a gun with bangs sticking out of it. I don't know if I would necessarily say I'm really craving to have Joker wearing a domed helmet. That's just me. He also comes with pearls, which, I don't know, just to me screams more Catwoman than it does Joker. So it just seems like it's a real mixed bag of what you got with Joker versus what you could have got. A laughing fish, another one that would have been great. I just don't see the connections between the choice that they went with for accessories. So you get that, the periscope, telescope, whatever you want to call it, and then from what I can see, a pearl necklace. You also get some hands, 4 extra hands in total. Most of them are kind of really on par with what Joker already has. There's not really much. I mean, he's got closed fists now. One hand is kind of just to hold an object, another open hand for holding objects, another hand for holding objects, and another hand for holding objects. What's interesting to note, though, is if you look at the guide, look at the hand that they've given Joker. You see that? Let me just put him back on his display stand. See the hand right here that they've given Joker? It's kind of an open palm, like he's just told a joke or he wants to dispense somebody. I don't know, but it does look like he's got more of an open hand. He doesn't come with that hand. He comes with, again, kind of a somewhat holding hand. Another kind of holding hand. None of these actually match that hand. It's interesting. Maybe at last minute they decided not to give us this hand. This hand I almost would have appreciated more than these ones right here. These ones don't do much. Or, you know, Two-Face got guns. I think he did get a gun. And Mr. Freeze got a gun. Joker could have also gotten a gun. He didn't. He got weird, ridiculous kind of accessories. So that doesn't make much sense to me, but just needless to say, put that aside. So that all being said, let's put the stand right there. Let's have a look at Joker. 6 minutes in, let's have a look at Joker himself. I'm not crazy about it. There's something about it that I feel is missing. I feel like from certain angles too. Maybe from the side it's not so bad, but I feel like from the front he's channeling more Killer Croc than I feel like he's channeling the Joker. Maybe it's because his jaw or his brow is more round than kind of flat. Like if you look at the side here, Joker's head was more on an angle, like a stiff kind of straight angle, as opposed to being round. From the side it's not so bad, but when you look at it from the front, his eyes are going like this. He's got like a U-shaped eye. That makes me feel like more Killer Croc than it does Joker. I feel like Joker's eyes should be more like sharp triangles. The smile isn't too bad, but I don't feel like it really conveys Joker's crazy insanity. So like his face, I feel, is a miss. It could have been better. Two-Face I love. Mr. Freeze I love. Batman I think was done well. Catwoman very good. But I find Joker's just a bit of a miss. He's got a rubber top torso, though you can't remove it. He does have the tails on the back, which is a nice touch as well. Take nothing away from the fact that he's got nice clean paint. I like the green highlights that they've got in his hair as well. That's also a nice touch. Here's the back of him. But I don't know. I just don't feel like it's as Joker as it should be. I feel like his eyes are too closed in. Like he's got these little eyes like he's peering at you. Joker, I feel like, should have big, piercing, triangle-shaped eyes instead of these round eyes that we're getting here. So I feel like it could just have been better than what we got. I don't know if it's a QC issue where maybe one Joker is better than the other. It's possible. I don't know. In the way of his articulation, Joker does have a ball joint in the head, ball hinge joints in the shoulders, And luckily, because he's got the rubber jacket, it allows for more movement than you would really think that he should have. He does also have a hinge in the elbow, which also rotates the arm, and also a hinge and rotation in the hand. Upper torso does have a slight swivel, though restricted by the jacket that he's wearing. And the legs, yes, go forward, go back, go out. Some people are bothered by this. You know, surprisingly, it doesn't really bother me all that much. I'm not really going to ever have Joker like this, or like this, or like this. At the very least, I might have him maybe with his legs bent like this. I don't know. That's not enough of a drastic bend that it bothers me all that much. He also has the hinge in the knee and a swiveled foot. Standing, oh, swivels this way. Standing, Joker doesn't stand very well. That's one observation I've noticed. A lot of these Batman figures, they don't have an easy time standing. I just feel like they really struggle. It could be just by the shape of his feet. I know they want to give him a heel, but if they had given him a flat foot, he might have been able to stand a little bit better. I also feel like his feet are on an angle, and I can't really do much manipulation on the feet to get them to kind of be more straight, which could be adding to the issues of him standing. Luckily though, yes, segue to the stand, he does have a display stand, which is likely how I'm going to have him displayed anyways. Joker. Not great accessories. I don't really like the dome. This, and pearls. I feel like Joker kind of got a bit of the shaft when it comes to what he could have actually come with. Face, I feel like could have been a little bit better. Accessories, I feel like could have been a little bit better. Joker, I just don't feel like measures up to the great figure that he could have been. Two-Face, by comparison, I feel like Two-Face captures the cartoon essence of the character. Joker, I feel like, is just not quite what he should be. Joker, I'm going to give him only a 7. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the DC Collectibles, the Batman animated series, the classic Joker. On a side note, I hope we get a future Joker from Return of the Joker. That's just something of own personal wish, maybe to the universe. Certainly stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you guys next time.